Hi everyone, it's Booktube-A-Thon time. I know it's kind of weird to make a second TBR in a row in this YouTube channel, but yeah, as I said, it's Booktube-A-Thon time and it's exciting and it's time to read as a community and community. So this is my Booktube-A-Thon TBR. The first reading challenge is to let a coin toss decide your first read. So I have for heads Sylvia's Plath's Ariel and for tails the Catcher in the Rye. I have to do this shaky movement because I don't really know how to toss a coin, and it turned out to be tails. So I'll be reading The Catcher in the Rye. The next reading challenge is to read a book about something you want to do. Well, this was a bit hard to figure out, but the moment I saw this book on my shelf, I knew it was the one I should read for this challenge. It's Stephen King's On Writing. I have this one for a while in my shelf. It's kind of an old copy because I bought it like in second or maybe third hand, and I actually ordered it while I was in class. So I'm really excited to read this one. The following challenge is to read and watch a book-to-movie adaptation. Well, I kind of cheated on this one because I'm not going to watch a book-to-movie adaptation, but a book-to-TV show adaptation. Oh yeah, you guessed it, it's the Sherlock Holmes himself, Studying Scarlet by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Like most of the books in this TBR, they have been sitting on my shelf for a very long time, and I've been meaning to read them for ages. And since this is a very short book, I believe I'll be reading this fast, but this is a classic, so the language is kind of tricky for me since English is not really my first language. Not really, no, it isn't at all my first language, in spite of learning it since a very young age. But I'm very excited to read this though. The following challenge is to read a book with green on the cover, and for that I chose Biles' Feeding Time. I actually bought this book in Shakespeare and Company in Paris, and I later found out that the author works there. And the copy is signed. Of course it wasn't the writer who sold me the copy, it was actually one of the co-workers named Tom. He was actually very nice. And I'm very excited to read it. Read the book while wearing the same hat the whole time. First, before showing you the book, I want to introduce to you the hat itself. Oh yeah, it's 186 Creative Camp cap in the branch. I was there last week and I really enjoyed it. It was actually one of my inspirations to start this YouTube channel. It's a really cool hat. I look silly in it, I know. So the book I'm going to read is Ricardo Araújo's Pereira, A Doença, Sofrimento e Morte, entram num bar. It's a Portuguese book, I know, and he's a comedian, so since it's a very funny challenge, I thought I might as well read the comedian's book about comedy and laughter and stuff like that. The sixth challenge is to read a book with a beautiful spine. Let me take off the hat for this one. I didn't actually want to read this book because I had to read it for uni, and I didn't because I was lazy and wasn't going through a good time in my life at that time. But when I saw it, like, yeah, I have no way to escape it, so I really need to read it. So it is Machado, Assis, Casmurro, and I mean, look at it. Look at this book. It's just beautiful, and besides being a beautiful copy of this book, it's one of the most important Brazilian books in history. So I should have read it already, but I'm going to read it, this challenge. So the last challenge is to read 7 books, and the last book I chose is We by a Russian author whose name I can't pronounce. I'll try. It's Yevgeny Zamyatin. I have no ideas. I'll put it down below if you need it. It's a dystopian novel compared to 1984, and I wanted to read it because it was featured on Happy Reader, Penguin's Platform magazine, so I've been meaning to read this for a while. So here you go, this is my Booktube-A-Thon TBR pile. I am very excited to take a part on this challenge, and see you guys soon. Bye!